Granny Sacks. Fresh off an incredible. So next to hit for Baltimore. Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
This to third. On to O'Hearn. One pitch and one out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Loud in position. That's out number 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. Out towards right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. Sacks stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure. You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going, gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. Granny Sacks getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Sacks walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Sacks was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. And a swing and a miss. Sacks with a homer in his last game. Strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Yeah, great job right there.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Sacks stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Find it. Relay, 2-2-2.
And the tying run is on base.
That's the way to hit the ball right there.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Late swing fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Sacks. Played pretty well in this win. 3 hits in the ball game.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Now, Granny Sacks.
You got it.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one fouled hard the other way.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And misses, struck him out. Sacks blocks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at bat could be that moment.
Liner snagged it first.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really...
Sacks had a good day at the office.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Granny Sacks, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. And there's a foul ball. Sacks recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Ball, that's off.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Bradley with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That misses, and now it's 3-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Run it up to 96 to record the punch out. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Ball.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball.
Sacks managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Granny Sacks. 1 out, runner at second. Granny Sacks, the next to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Into center. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Line to right, base hit. Rosarena flies around third. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
The batter, number 13.
Sacks goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Makes the grab on the run. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul.
Inside ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number
Sacks.
13.
Digging in.
Second baseman,
Walk-off watch
Granny.
is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. 2 outs, bases full. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. Tinoco is just 1 strike away. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Sacks kept the hitting streak going in this one. Had a single and an RBI.
Oh, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Too high.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Sacks locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Out towards right center field. Keishel should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Next for the Orioles.
1 down.
The batter,
Granny
number 13.
Sacks, the
Second
next to hit
baseman,
for the Orioles.
Granny Sacks.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 out. And now Granny Sacks. 1 for 4 with a double. That smash towards center. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Sacks added 1 more to that hitting streak.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Granny Sacks getting locked in, leading. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Liner, base hit.
Find the ball.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Sacks digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
On the ground, right side. Arise. Sends it to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing. Man at first, 1 away. And foul ball. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Out of here.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes.
Sacks really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Sacks launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's downstairs. Ball two. This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Sacks digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
On the ground. Ball. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a bouncer. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving.
Sacks strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Hard hit right side. One gone, bottom half of the first.
There you go.
And there's a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Great hit on base.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Pick it up.
And the tying run is on base.
Wow, that ball was hit hard.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Stepping in, Granny Sacks.
Second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get you.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Save! And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Got him on the off-balance throw. One out, bottom of the ninth. Sacks kept the hitting streak going in this one. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Granny Sacks has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. One down. And now, Granny Sacks. Isaac. He steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. Sacks ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
Foul ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Rolled over to third. Lewis.
Dig.
Off balance speed, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. 1 out and a runner at second. Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Buxton returns it to the infield. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. At the plate, Granny Sacks.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives. Can't get it. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Sacks had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Sacks in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive, base hit.
Make a turn. Find it.
Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Second base, Granny Sacks.
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in, and there are two down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sacks. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Drips one to right, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost.
Sacks managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One down. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. The other way.
Go.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sacks in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Into center and a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no
Up next
outs.
for the Orioles, the batter number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Sacks digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Granny Sacks. To third, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Nothing to do. Sacks extended the hitting streak in this one. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Granny Sacks is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground. Caballero whips it to first. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25, Pete
Sacks, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Comes up empty.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-2.
At the ball.
Runner on the move. That one lifted to left. Bellinger gets under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete.
Back now in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Granny Sacks now at the plate. That one the other way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Way to get on base.
Sacks steps in. You can feel the tension. 2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
That one almost got him. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Zips it across, and that's the 3rd out. Sacks stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
Judge under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Granny Sacks.
Sacks in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Now the 0-1. In the air, left field. Bellinger on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And here is Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
Fought off foul. Chris, nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll lead at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure.
The batter, number 13.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Murphy leads off first with 1 away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Sacks. Strung that hitting streak out for another game.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Granny Sacks with a remarkable run of late as he carries it. Sacks digs in now.
Granny Sacks.
There goes the runner. This to third, and it's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ground ball left side and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. Hard hit left side. And that will end the inning. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This one in the air right field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that.
Sacks kept the hitting streak alive. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Granny Sacks getting locked. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a base hit. And that's a one-out single. This one in the air, right field. Two down. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the eighth. Granny Sachs now at the plate. Out towards right center field. Robert gets under it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just
big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. One strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. Sachs kept the hitting streak going in this one.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. The other way. 2-2. The relay throw in there. That's a double. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Second baseman, Granny Sachs.
That's ripped. Base hit. Murphy around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sachs. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Sachs stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. Towards right center field. Adele on the move to the gap. Brings it in, and that is the inning. Sachs kept the hitting streak alive. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Oh, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. And delivers outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Garcia takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sachs.
This one in the air, center field. Robert on the move. And that is that. One left. Sacks. Stepping in now, down one, tying run in scoring position, and a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutching these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boog.
Base hit right field. Murphy around third. Fires to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. Back even, it's 3-3.
Such great concentration.
Sacks. Added one more to that hitting streak.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Granny Sacks enters today top 3 in all-star voting at second. And the batter now, Granny Sacks, leading the American League in hitting entering the day.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Fouled off left side. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away. Back here in Baltimore, Granny Sacks steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal, Singy.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
One away. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Hammered on the line, base hit.
Find the ball.
Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sacks, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is Sacks. Kept the hitting streak alive. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Granny Sacks. Digging in, Granny Sacks. This one in the air right field. Suzuki on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. He really stands out this season, Singy. He has the best batting average in the league. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that ball.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. So digging in, Granny Sachs. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Granny Sachs.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Jackson headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 7-0. Sachs really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Drove in 2 runs and a total of 5 hits.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Granny Sachs with 5 hits. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. That's out to center field. That's a base hit. Fires to the plate. Tag, save. 3-2, they take the lead. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Laser, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And the lead continues to grow. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
In the air to left center. McCarthy on the move. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they extend their lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something.
Sachs had a sensational showing in the win. A 4 RBI game at the dish.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Live from Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Sachs, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run shot.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Granny Sachs, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. Sachs was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sachs. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Acuna takes it in for the out. One away. Basallo off of first with two away. On the ground. And foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One left. Back here on the south side. Start of the sixth. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Granny Sachs. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 9th homer of the year. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sachs. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And that'll do it. Sachs added one more to that hitting streak. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Sachs steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
To third. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, great job right there. Squared up.
Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Base hit right field.
Find it.
And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sacks. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees to throw. And they get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Sacks stands in now, looks at that one inside. Sliced hard but foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
That's the ball.
That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Payoff pitch. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often.
Sacks really stood out in this win. Collected 5 hits, an impressive performance.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Sacks steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Sacks with a lot of trade rumors swirling amid this recent hot stretch.
Ball, that's
Not
out.
easy for a player to block out the noise that comes with being a popular trade target. That said, he's raising his level of play lately. Doesn't seem like it's affected him that much.
Peralta with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That one ripped.
Go at 2.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Batting third.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Sacks in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side and foul ball. This to third, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. And that is that. Sacks digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Pitch misses. Ball one. Right side, hard hit. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Sacks. Get that hitting streak going.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
And here is Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Oh and 2 now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. 0-1 down. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. On the ground. And that one handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Sacks locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Sacks stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a two-out ribby.
Ball one.
That That's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 3-2. Sacks. Steps in. You can feel the tension. 2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
That one carrying. It's gone. Grand slam. So he goes yard to left. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time.
That one out to right. Outman under it. And that's the 3rd out. Sacks really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Sacks steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Sacks launched a homer in his most recent game. And he hits a ground ball right side to Jimenez. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On to extra innings. Granny Sacks digging in. He's the league leader in batting average, and that bat has been scorching hot, Singy.
Yeah, and everything off his barrel is noisy, Boog. Gap-to-gap approach, stays inside the baseball beautifully.
Sacks steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
2 on, 2 outs. He boots it.
Find the ball.
And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
That's ripped into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. Granny Sacks digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slow.
Sacks was a big contributor for them in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Sacks will be a hot commodity on the trade market after some really good play lately.
You know, honestly, Boog, it's never really fun as a player to hear your name coming up in trade rumors. He's playing great right now. He just needs to keep that up and block out the noise.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he grounds one to the right side. Loves it on the dive. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first. Man at first, one away. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three. Sacks. Stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Get on base.
Well,
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sack.
Sacks in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two on, 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Murphy around third. Fires it to the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Sacks had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
One down. Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles.
Go hard.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now. Going for 3. The relay. Safe.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Two on, 1 out. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. And first offering is fouled off. Sacks came up with 4 hits in his last game. And now the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the
Find
air.
the ball,
That's
find
a
the ball.
base hit. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Up and in, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the.
Sachs really stood out in this win. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Granny Sachs with an eye-popping 35-game hitting. One down. And now Granny Sachs. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now. Line drive to short and caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Pick it up, pick it
Lead
up.
runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Sachs stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Oh,
on,
great
come on.
stop. Throw to first, and they
He's
get
out.
the out. 1 out, runner at second. Sachs getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Gets the call. That's strike 1. Sachs wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. In the air to left center. Acuna on his way over. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. Sachs extended the hitting streak in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
And next for the Orioles, Granny Sachs. This one in the air right field. And that is foul. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Villarreal over to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Sachs digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control of this.
Sachs recently taking home Player of the Month honors. In the air, right field. McNeil under it. 2 down. Sachs stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under this one, and there's one away. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. On the ground, right side. Quickly to second for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get
sacks. And the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.